Content is the foundation of any online product or service. In fact, in the whole online space in general. It is via content that you communicate with your customers and share your brand message, ideals, and things like product information and instructions. Yet content is often overlooked when it comes to user testing. That's because content testing can be rather daunting if you don't know what you're going into. Hi, my name is Alex, and welcome to UXtweak's channel. Today we will share a few tips and tricks that will make your content testing a breeze. So let's get straight into it. Tip number 1. Choosing the right participants is more important than you think. It's important in user research in general, but in content testing especially. You need to be sure the participants are very closely representative of your users. After all, the content you are about to test is tailored specifically to them. Now imagine you are testing an application designed for lawyers. If you were to test the content of said application with participants that have no knowledge of the law, they would not be able to provide valuable feedback. They would be confused with the special jargon and terminology and could not properly evaluate the content in itself. You might have perfectly worded, comprehensive, and engaging content on your hands, yet a participant that has no knowledge of your field will be confused by it. The next tip is to do moderated testing. Unmoderated testing might be the easiest choice, but we recommend moderating your studies when testing content. The reason for this is you have more control over how the test goes. Unlike with unmoderated studies, if you are in contact with the participant, you can ask tailored follow-up and clarification questions. If you see a participant hesitate over a paragraph, ask them what is unclear. If they look for information in a place you wouldn't expect, ask them why. This is all valuable information that you don't want to miss out on. Tip number 3. Do not rush your participants. A content testing study is not a race. Testing content naturally involves a lot of reading, and you want the participant to read attentively. If they feel there is a time constraint, they might be tempted to just skim the text, and you certainly don't want that. Give them enough time to focus and provide valuable answers to your questions. Tip number 4. Use open-ended tasks that make the participant think. Don't just ask them to read a piece of text and express their opinion of it. Although this type of content testing also has its advantages, often you want to evaluate the content in a larger context. To evaluate a paragraph of text on a website, for example, you also want to see how easy it is for the respondent to find and how clear the navigation labels are. Open-ended tasks often involve a lot of initiative and browsing from the participant side, and they don't have clear solutions. They are an explorative method and provide you with qualitative data on how users approach and work with your content. An open-ended task could be something along the lines of, imagine you just bought a new unfurnished apartment. You were looking to furnish it and are browsing through this website. How would you proceed? Then you can observe the participant as they progress through the task, and afterward ask follow-up questions, such as, why did you do that first step? What prompted you to click there? And those are all our tips for today. If you want to learn more, check out our content testing guide. The link is in the description. UXtweak is here to help you with designing your study. You can create a free account and get started today. Like and subscribe to watch more UX related videos, and see you next time.